So as y'all seen in one of my past videos, your boy got his hands on the Compact LoPRO clipper and trimmer. Y'all been asking me what I think about these tools, how they working, are they just like the regular LoPROs? You know, a bunch of different questions y'all been asking me, and in this video we're actually gonna be talking about these. I'm actually gonna be giving y'all my review on these clippers and trimmers. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Real quick, if y'all guys are new to the channel, this is your first video watching from your boy, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe one time for the one time, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, like I said, we're gonna be talking about the Compact LoPROs from BaBylissPRO. If you're interested in purchasing these, you can go to fwbarbersupply.com. Use my discount code TANK10 on that website, that way you can save yourself some money, or you can go to BaBylissPRO.com. I don't currently have a discount code with them, but you can check out both websites and just purchase what, you know, from whatever website you feel is best for you. But like I was saying, let's go ahead and start talking about these tools right here. First thing is first, I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about the clipper. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on for y'all. If y'all haven't seen my unboxing on this clipper, I'll make sure to put the link on the screen and in the description so y'all can check it out. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and turn on this clipper. So that's how the clipper sounds right there. Sounds super powerful, as y'all can hear right there. Nice sounding motor on there. Now the motor is 6,800 RPMs. I believe that's the same speed as the traditional LoPRO FX clippers. Only difference is we got it in a smaller, in a more compact body. Now, for some people, this may not feel as comfortable for them. Some people like bigger clippers. It's all personal preference. But for me, honestly, I think this clipper is a good size. It's not too big, not too small. Fits comfortably in the hand. It actually, at least to me, it feels a little more comfortable than the LoPRO FX ones and a little more comfortable than the original LoPROs. But once again, that's just my opinion. Obviously, everyone is going to have their own opinion. But as you can see, we do have the MIM blade. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera, but we got the MIM blade on there. I personally like the MIM blade. I know some people aren't a fan. Me personally, I am a fan of this blade. So good blade on the tool. We also get a small stretch lever. And I say a small stretch lever because it does have a little more stretch than traditional clippers like the Wall Magic Clip, the original Babyliss FX series. But it's not super, super long. I don't think it's as long as, let's say, an Andis Master or a JRL Onyx. Now, it could be. I haven't really sat there and measured it and see how much more it opens. But just out of me using it, I think it's like a hair shorter, but once again, that's just my opinion. But I did just want to let y'all know that it does open up more than, some traditional style clippers. It does come with a click lever, as y'all can hear. You see we got 5 notches on there. And I did tell y'all before that I am a fan of click levers, and I am still a fan of click levers. Me personally, I just like click levers a little more, but that's not gonna make me want to buy or not buy a clipper. Like if I really want to get a clipper and really want to try it out, whether it's got a click lever or not, I'm gonna try it out, right? But for those starting off, or for those who like click levers, it does come with a click lever. And I do believe, I had someone tell me they took the clicks off of this. I think you have to unscrew it and mess with this little, there's like a little ball in there. You gotta mess with that to get it out. So I think you can turn it into just a fluid lever if you like, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it the way it came. Now, once again, talking about ergonomics, I did say it does feel good in the hand. It is traditional to the LoPRO FX 1 series, meaning we get a thumb grip right here. We get some grooves in the back. We get a little bit of side grooves just so it can fit comfortably in the hand. And once again, it is shorter than the traditional LoPRO FX. I should have brought the other. I always be forgetting to do that, but I should have had another one to show y'all, but I'll find a picture online and try to post it on the screen for y'all. But it is shorter, so it is a little smaller, and that may be a little more ergonomic in hand. As far as power and performance, I really like the way these things work. If you like the LoPRO FX clipper, most likely you're gonna like this one, especially if you think the LoPRO FX is a little bulkier, a little big, or you just don't like the way it feels in the hand. You may like this one a little better because I do feel that this one fits a little more comfortably in hand. I would say it kind of feels like an Instinct clipper. So if you've had the Instinct clipper, this kind of has the same feel to it as far as just the size of it. Obviously it's shaped a little different, but just to give y'all a little bit of insight and a little bit of, something you can kind of compare it to, I wanted to put that out there. But performance wise, like I said, this thing performs great. Like the way this thing debulks, like the way this thing blends. All in all, great tool. There's really not too much for me to talk about except saying that it works good. I've done multiple haircuts with it and I like the end product. So nonetheless, man, it is a great tool. Check that out once again. And I'm liking that blue color on it, man. That blue color looks dope.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
I'm going to turn it on one more time for y'all. Check that out. And then also, I did want to say that we do have a USB-C charging at the bottom. So you can use the charging dock that it comes with, because you do get a charging dock with this clipper and trimmer. But you can just use USB-C. That's how I've been charging it at the shop. I've just been plugging it into the USB-C and it's been charging. So I haven't had an issue with that. The good thing about the charging dock also is one charging dock could fit the clipper and the trimmer and the shaver. The shaver's not out yet, but when it comes out, you can use one dock to basically dock and charge all of your clippers. But that is not all your clippers, but the clipper, trimmer, and shaver. But that is the clipper. Check that out one more time. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to talking about the trimmer. Now here is the Compact LoPRO trimmer. As you can see, looks really similar to the original LoPRO. It's just slightly smaller. And I want to say something about this blade. As you can see, it is the Graphite 2.0 blade. Y'all have heard me say on a bunch of my videos that I'm not the biggest fan of the Graphite 2.0 blade. However, this one came gapped perfectly for me. And what I mean by that is it works perfect for lining up and works perfect for balding out. And I know that's due to the gap, right? Like, I know sometimes I get this blade and it's not gapped perfectly and I have to mess with it a little bit to kind of get it to do what I want to do. But this one out of the box worked perfect for me. I like the way it lines up and I like the way it balds out. And I wanted to say that before I said anything else about this clipper. Now, moving on, talking about the ergonomics of it. Ergonomics is good. Once again, traditional to the LoPRO FX clipper, or I'm sorry, trimmer. It's got the thumb groove right here in the front and then got the finger grooves in the back. That way, if you're holding it like this, it's very ergonomic, or if you're using it to line up, it's also very ergonomic. However, I would say the shortness of it kind of feels weird when I'm lining up. You know, sometimes I don't know how to place my hand, and maybe that's just a me thing, right? And I don't have the biggest hands either. I don't have the smallest hands, but it does feel a little weird in my hand when I'm lining up sometimes. And I think it has to do with the length of it, because I really like the original LoPRO trimmer, and I just think this one, like, it works good. It works almost identical to the original trimmer, but I think the shortness kind of throws me off a little bit, and I feel like I gotta hold it differently, at least for me, right? Like, for some people, this may not be an issue at all. You may not even know what I'm talking about. But for me, not that it was an issue, it just felt a little uncomfortable at first. But as far as performance-wise, man, this thing performs great, balds out great, lines up great, and gets the job done, and that's all that really matters. Motor on this is super strong, as you can hear. It does sound a little louder than the original LoPRO FX, and I think that's because, once again, we have a more compact body. There's not enough body to absorb all of that vibration and that sound, but it does work good, and I think that's the biggest thing when it comes to these tools is performance. And performance-wise, I think this thing works great. So all in all, also a great trimmer.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Now, they are coming out with a shaver as well. For some reason, they haven't dropped the shaver yet. I'm not 100% sure why. But when that comes out, I'll make sure to do a video for y'all on that. But, man, all in all, Compact LoPRO FX1s from Babyliss. For me, it's a go. Once again, if you want to purchase these tools, you can go to fwbarbersupply.com. Use my discount code TANK10 on that website to save yourself a little bit of money. Or you can go to BaBylissPRO.com and just check out regularly, because unfortunately, I don't have a discount code with them. But nonetheless, man, check it out. The Compact LoPRO FX from Babyliss Pro. All in all, it's a great set. Really liking the colorway on it. Wish they would have put a gold blade, but this blade is actually hitting really well right now. So how can I say this? I like the gold blade better, but I'm happy that this blade came on there because it's working great for me on this trimmer. And then with the clipper, I'm a fan of the MIM blade, so I am a fan of the clipper off the bat. So that's just my opinion and my thoughts on this combo. But with that being said, man, that's basically it for this video. If you like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. And that's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.